good morning, social media world. What's up, you guys? It is Sunday morning, rise and shine, 6:30 a.m. Let's get it. Oh, I forgot to send the link out, even though it's the same link every week or day, should I say. Go and get this out to you all. All right, so it is day 32. We are all over it this morning, and we're talking about creating opportunities and not waiting for external forces to do it for you. Let's see what we at this morning. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty day outside in most places anyway. Some of you guys are probably still dealing with a little cold weather, but it's all good. A little wind ain't never hurt nobody. Let me get this video shared out. What is you doing? I want to do that right there. Stand by. Get up, get your water, get your breakfast in. Do something good for yourself this morning. Put a smile on your face. Here we go. All right. This is all over the place. Okay, let's see what we got going on right here. We got it. We got it. Hold on. Here we go. Let me get the link out to the ladies. Let's see. They're probably up and about, waiting, thinking I'm sleeping in or something. But I'm up. Rise and shine, baby. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Let me minimize this. I know I'm bright and up. Sunshine is looking good. Let me get this link, get you guys rocking and rolling. Where'd it go? Hold on. Must have used a different email. Oh, man. Hold up a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all know I always mess up my stream. Do something crazy in the morning. Let me copy and paste it again. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Let me share a few flyers and get you guys some advertising this morning. Oh, yeah. I got to look at the flyer. You know, I'll end up saying the wrong darn price. All right. So let me show you guys some promotional specials that we had going on with the CMOS. Some of you guys hit me up wondering why am I looking so cute. Of course, let me share it with you guys. Show you the product that's making it do what it do. Let me get the PowerPoint up so I can share. Hope you guys had a good weekend. This is a nice weekend, actually. Hold on. Good things are happening. Things are working out. Let's see. Where is it at? Where is it at? I thought I already had this up, but nevertheless, I didn't. So let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me share some advertising. So y'all know this week we start the business training again. Small businesses. Hey, listen, some good things going on out there for you that the new administration has put out, and I hope you all are taking advantage of it. Hold up. For some reason, PowerPoints are not where they are supposed to be. Yes, sir. Let me get these flyers going. Oh, where they at? Where they at? Where they at? I'm a little disoriented. Don't worry about it. I'll fix it in a minute. Knowing me, I probably deleted the darn thing. All right, so I just need to download them again so I can share with you all. Peace, power, and profit to the chat. Okay. Good morning. You checking in from Jamaica? What's the word? Let me get these flyers. I can't believe I knew I didn't delete this thing. I had all of them right here. Where did they go? Where did they go? I'm forever deleting the wrong things in the mornings. Might be helpful. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Monica Lamb don't have it. All right. Let me see if I can download my stuff again because I have no idea where it went. No idea. This is crazy. This is crazy this morning. I don't know where my PowerPoint went. Let me see if this is it right here. Well, how you all doing this morning? That's not it. That is not it. Let's check this one. Oh, I think we got a winner. I think we got a winner. Okay, I'm just missing one. All right, let me download this flyer real quick because I want to share with you all some advertising. It is day 32, creating opportunities and not letting them, not waiting for them. Okay, so we talking about what are some opportunities that you could capitalize on right now. Okay, what are some opportunities to capitalize on right now? How do I think about it? Is I use my skill sets that I would normally have that maybe I have accumulated through years by working for a particular agency. And so I use my skill sets and I capitalize on those. And that's how I take advantage of opportunities. So many people are wondering like, wow, what exactly should I be doing to help me in that area? So let me share my screen. I'm gonna show you how I created opportunities. All right. So one of the first thing I did is like, okay, so I worked all of these years, right, in the industries, whether it was federal, state, local government, private sector. I said, okay, how can I use this in my latter years to support and bring in, capitalize on? And so I created a training or a company called Lamb Professional Solutions from more of a administrative perspective. And and I packaged what I knew to help some individuals do well in business, especially those who want to expand. Very new. I focus a lot on the new business, small businesses, entrepreneurs, right? And my first point of contention is always record keeping. Okay, making sure that they have the applications necessary to keep account of their income and expenses, right? I deal a lot with I deal a lot with the contract compliance. I get into a little bit of investments and why you so you can help sustain so you wouldn't have to stay getting debt too often, right? And then I use my opportunities to make sure that those who are in the nonprofit world develop programs, and they have that information in their programs so that they can land grants or they can appeal to their investors, focusing a lot on the budgets, audit preparation, because those are the areas that get you in trouble when you start getting funding that you have to be accounted for, making sure that you have your sponsors letters and you're sending them out. Again, record keeping, identifying grants and government certifications for contracts. So that's how I've used my creativity to create opportunities and not wait. So I just kind of package my skill set and my talents. And I need to remind you all, you need to make sure you subscribe to my channel. I need about 200 plus subscribers to get 1,000. And I want to be able to share just some small videos out to the world that may help you. Like right now, you got the PPP going on, and they've opened it up where you can use gross receipts versus you happen to have a net profit on your line 31. It's going to be very beneficial to those of you who are in business and who normally get left out on these opportunities that come up. Hey, listen, today is last day for you to go ahead and cop this sea moss, the raw sea moss, right? So we have the 1 pound of purple. That price is normally $100, guys. Look at the deal you can get. It is $69.99 for a pound of purple sea moss. Okay, hit us up on the Shopify Dynamic 3D LLC.myshopify.com. Okay, and make sure you're placing your orders. And then you got the Jamaican Gold Sea Moss. The regular price is normally $24.99, and we have it available for $18 for a pound. Listen, do you see the quality of the product in the package? This is all sponsored by Dynamic 3D. Today is February 28th, so it is the last day for you to take advantage of that deal. All right, you can go to YouTube, Dynamic 3D 101, get some footage, see how the CMOS is really effective in the body, or you can go to Instagram, Dynamic 3D LLC, right? See some of the success stories that are out there, and we're not limited just to those products, okay? That's the phone number. That's how we can be contacted, okay? Also, what's being offered, we got the sea moss in the raw, and of course you got the promotion going on the purple and the gold raw, but we also have it in a smoothie. 5 flavors available: strawberry mango, strawberry, mixed fruit, pineapple mango, and green machine. And yes, we do ship. And so if you want to place an order, again, you can go to Shopify, place your order. When we get the order, we would definitely get your product out to you. And in addition to these great products, Dynamic 3D offers virtual and in person training. So if you're looking for a personal trainer, someone to kind of get you out there motivated so that you can capitalize on your opportunities that are available to you and you can be standing up right and tall. Listen, the spring is coming in very quickly. Okay, so that core training is definitely necessary for you to get out and do your thing, calisthenics, so you can get your wind up and have your endurance all in shape, resistance training so that you won't have to put so much impact on your body with the weights. Okay, making sure you get a meal guide so that you can feed your body the nutrition necessary for you to keep on moving. And listen, top it off with that nice, refreshing smoothie, sea moss smoothie in particular, right? Because the motto at Dynamic 3D is when discipline is created in your life, determination will direct you to development. And let's see, you got Dynamic on the panel with us this morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
All is well. You want to share
Yes.
your
Definitely. I'm super excited about what's to come with Dynamic 3D LLC. A lot of great things I'm going to have rolling out in the next couple months coming up. Starting in March, I will have a new smoothie I'm going to be introducing to the masses. So look out for that. Also, Also, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to linking up with some more people in the fitness arena. So I have a trip that I'm looking to plan um, probably right at the end of the summer, going into the fall. You know, it's going to be an amazing trip for a lot of individuals that just put themselves in position to gain the discipline, to receive determination, and to have development within their life. You know, so we can have more fun together in life. You know, be able to experience great things. You know, and being able to have a voice, because when you definitely position yourself to do something that you've never done before, to receive something you never received before, you want to tell people about it. You know, so I'm super excited about what's to come. You know, I'm looking forward to hearing from whoever wants some discipline or whoever wants to be nothing less than great.
All right. You heard it. Trip coming up. You guys should be super excited to participate in the. Hold on, I'm trying to type this in the chat. Make sure you share the show, like the show in the fitness, right? Go.
Also, you guys, look, I'm on the same path as Monica. I'm looking to get myself in a position to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, I got a lot of good content I'm going to be putting up. You know, a lot of good new videos, tutorials for beginners, tutorials for intermediate, tutorials for advanced. You know, just some fun things that you can do for yourself when it comes to just pushing your body and pushing your mind to the next level.
So let's check it out. Let's see what Dynamic has on his YouTube page. Okay. So if you're thinking about it, if you're interested and you're wondering what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. We got music. Got music to it, ain't it? Okay, we can watch, but we can't listen to the sound. Okay, getting it in with the sister.
So this is another. She's an actual sergeant in the military. She's a drill sergeant. Um, she's a super motivated individual. She definitely is looking forward to help individuals be better in the fitness arena as well too. She has a product that she promotes as well when it comes to health and wellness. So I just surround myself around individuals to position themselves to be nothing less than great. And she actually was motivating me, pushing me actually harder to go harder in this actual segment right here. You know, I was showing her some things, but she's definitely a great motivator. So always get some good people around you that's going to push you as well too.
All right. Shout out to Army Strong. Is another sister getting it in the gym.
So this actual young lady right here, I met her at a pop-up shop I did in Aiken. She's a trainer as well too. So just wanted to link up with another trainer, see what they was all about, show them what I'm about. You know, she came up with some exercises. I came up with some exercises. That's something that I actually came up with right there. And she actually had this one that we did. You know, it was pretty intense too, man. Just that walk out into the squat position, down into a push up, in, out, in. I mean, out, in, out. It's pretty intense, you know. So you never know what you don't know. You just got to push yourself. Link up with people that's actually looking to be nothing less than great.
That's phenomenal. Got some great trainers out there, you all. All right. Doing great things. Let's see. What's we got on here?
Oh, I play ball too, y'all. I got some ball footage up there as well too, getting buckets on people. Just letting y'all know what it is.
It's some ropes. Some rope.
Good battle rope work.
Oop, there it is. I wish I could make my ropes go that fast. I'd be like whoop 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 whoop. Let's see what I see. Let's see. Um, let's Let's see what else we got going on. Make sure you guys subscribe. You see it up here, Dynamic 3D. Let's see this madness right here. Get some if you want some. You want to get strong. You need some strength. Ooh. There it is.
This is my actual first time doing this, you guys. I did it a couple times, but this is like my very first time actually doing it. Ambition over everything, you guys. No days off.
Oop, there it is. Let's see. We got some footage with some guys in this piece. Make sure you guys go to the channel Dynamic 3D 101. Okay, and check out videos. Looking for a trainer. I should have went to the Instagram.
Show my promo video. That's
Okay.
nice. Yeah, that right there. I love that joint.
Here's the promotional video for Dynamic 3D Fitness. Get it in. Where y'all at? Looking for some training? Virtual? In person? If you're in the area, hit them up. Dynamic 3D LLC. There you go, flying in the air like Superman. Oop, there it is. There it goes. I'm be in the gym doing that soon, y'all. You say, Angie?
I believe you.
I'm working on it. All right. So make sure you all get it's on sale, y'all. Get your Purple Sea Moss for £1. Used to be $100, now $69.99. And the Gold Jamaican Gold Sea Moss. Regular price is $24.99. Today is the last day, $18 for £1. Okay. And again, this morning, we're talking about creating opportunities and not waiting for external forces to give them to you. Maximizing your gifts and your talents and your abilities to make a way for yourself. What's up, Angie?
It always takes me long to find that mute button. Nothing. I'm good. I'm just getting up. I gotta get my tea, gotta get my stuff and start my stretches. Yeah, I had some Dominican food last night. It's a no. It's now I feel, it's funny, like when you do start eating healthier. For the most part, I'm eating healthier. So when you do have the dishes that you used to have, like that has salt or a lot of meat, if it tells on you much quicker, and you feel the difference in your body, like, oh, this doesn't feel good. Like I got full last night, but this is like, nah, this is not working with my body anymore.
Yes, I went participate in dinner for one of my friends who birthday. Oh, matter of fact, Tasha, she's probably asleep right now. She's definitely not awake. Okay. Happy birthday, Tasha. We have to celebrate the first last day in February, the first day in March, because she's a leap baby. And of course, she is totally knocked out right now. And they was having the steaks and everything. I had all the crab cakes, and they was like, "Come on, Mo, try this steak." I was like, "Oh, y'all ain't about to have my stomach tore up." I've been disciplined along the way. You are not about to get me, honey. So, everybody's kind of admiring the fact of the challenge and, the inches wasting away and the
Mhm.
skin clearing up, the sea moss and what it's doing. I didn't even put any
You are
lotion or
gorgeous. Look at you.
anything
Glow.
today. Yeah, I was like, wow.
Dynamic. You look you're fantastic also. Oh my goodness, you guys are great.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You're
know,
welcome.
I actually want to I want to tell the masses, because this is a good topic that we're talking about, like this creating your own avenue and not really waiting for someone to give you something, right?
Mhm.
Like, I just want to tell, especially you, Angie, as well too, because you don't really know, but of
Mhm.
course everybody else that will be listening in, how I actually started with this CMOS movement. You know, it was a blessing in disguise. You know, I never was a gym rat. I never really thought about being a gym rat. You know, and when I got introduced to the gym through my cousin, you know, it was a gateway for me, you know, because I was going through some things at the time frame and I needed to do something different. And once he introduced me to it and he showed me some things and, you know, we went through a couple different sessions, you know, I just took the stuff that he showed me when I wasn't with him, I go do it myself, you know. And as I start building this different type of lifestyle, you know, a lot of things that I did in my past as far as basketball and football, you know, it just started coming back to me, you know, different exercises and stretches we used to do in the gym, you know, I'm preparing for games and stuff like that. And it was a guy in the gym, older gentleman, you know, I'll never forget this. It was a pull-up challenge my cousin had did because he was a trainer and he was in the process of looking to become a more fully fledged trainer. So it was a new GM that started at the gym, and he let my cousin become a trainer. So, you know, me and my cousin in the background, we talking. You know, I was like, man, this is one of those spots, man. We could probably run this joint, man. Like really run it up. You know what I'm saying? So he did a pull-up challenge. My cousin had did a pull-up challenge, like his first introduction as a trainer to the gym or whatever. So I remember just being excited just to be involved, just to be there. You know, I'm just a regular person, just in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like no status, no nothing like that. And I'm watching all these other individuals that he been working out with for a few years and that's in the fire department, you know, in different sections of DC and Maryland. And, you know, you got this older gentleman that's the GM, you know, like he doing like extraordinary things on the bars and all that. And we doing pull-ups, and I'm like, wow, and it's opening my mind so much. So I just start trying different things. So to make a long story short, the older gentleman, he was the person that actually introduced me to CMOS, right? Shout out to Moss for Life. If you go to Instagram, you'll see Moss for Life. You know what I'm saying? That's the individual I'm talking about. But he actually, he seen how dedicated I was and how focused I was on just wanting to be better when it comes to myself. So, you know, he gave me an opportunity to start working at the gym. You know, I was working at Home Depot overnight. You know what I'm saying? I never really worked with no major corporation. That's, you know, other than Foot Locker. Everything I ever done in my life consists of working with companies that I was getting paid commission. So I understood the grind, I understood the hustle, you know. So just having that opportunity and learning how to create, you know, a different type of body structure that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? He was just telling me, he said, man, I see you every day in here doing your thing. And he used to always just mess with me, you know what I mean? You know, kind of like sass me a little bit. I see you doing your thing. You think you're strong, arms all big or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was always drinking the protein shakes that, because the gym I was working at actually had a smoothie bar in it. And that was the first time I ever seen a gym like that. And that's some up north stuff. So, and you probably seen something like that, like the retro fitnesses, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that actually had the actual smoothie bars in it. You know what I mean? So I'm working in there and I see what's going on, you know, and I'm learning how to make the smoothies or whatever, you know, and I'm drinking them drinks every day, you know, every day I'm drinking them, you know, and I feel I'm feel myself getting strong. I'm adding different supplements. I'm learning the supplements. Mind you, I'm not doing no studying for training or none of that stuff. This is me as a person in the gym working out, you know, learning from the GM, and just learning from the different materials that the gym is offering when it comes to being an employee there. You know what I mean? And talking to the different trainers that's there, whatever, just learning stuff and being very observant. So he's like, if you really want to get right, if you really want to get strong, and if you really want to get lean and all this stuff, he just saying all this stuff to me, and I'm just listening to him. He said, you need to get on this CMOS. That's the very first time I heard it. And I'm like, CMOS? I'm like, all right. And I'm not a researcher. I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy that when somebody said something, I'm a real life 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me see what it is. Most individuals nowadays, they have converted to the Google aspect. I learned just going through different companies, not for nothing, Google would be definitely an asset to you, but at the same time, it could be detrimental to you because you're really taking in other people's opinion. You know what I mean? These are not actual facts. Some things could be actual facts, but majority of it, 80% of it, is other people's opinion that they're putting out there based off reviews and things of that nature, whatever. So when it came to CMOS, I never looked into it, never, inquired about it to anybody else. I just took his word because I looked at him. This guy standing in front of me at the time frame, I think he's probably like 51, maybe 52 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he can run with the best of them. I'm talking about if he was to get on the football field, like, yeah, he'd probably outwork all them individuals. If he was to get on the basketball court, he'll outwork them. Baseball, all that, like based off how his figure was set up. You know what I mean? And I was amazed by it. So make a long story short, pandemic hits, before the pandemic hits for a whole year and a half, he's telling me I need to get on this CMOS movement. You know what I mean? He's trying to get me to sell a product with him, But during that time frame, I'm trying to figure out how to be a trainer. I'm trying to learn how to be a trainer, trying to create my own regiment, everything, studying, doing all these different things. So when time came, when pandemic hit, and I couldn't really train the way I wanted to, nobody's being in person, I don't really have a clientele, I don't really have a following, nobody really knows me as a trainer, all I could do is just show people what I can do. That's about it. And then me showing people what I can do scares them because they think that's what they got to do, not understanding that I had to go through a whole development to get to this point, it was a struggle. It was a big struggle. So I had to get real creative, and I just started doing free Zooms and, invite people out to parks and stuff like that if they want to, just keeping up with the whole, 6 feet social distancing and all that, and it worked out a little bit, but then back in 2007, I graduated from college in 2007. Once I graduated from college in 2007 and I got into what we call the work field, I didn't get a 9 to 5. I got a opportunity, for me to be able to run a business. So within this company that I was working with, I'll never forget the very first day, we sat down, it was a group of individuals, it was probably like 9 or 10 brand new people, but then there was a gang of people behind us that's been in the company for a little while, and they all cheering and excited, and the atmosphere in the room was crazy, and I'm just like, okay, this is my type of atmosphere. I like stuff like this, But we did what we call icebreakers, where you had to say your name, where you was from, what you did before this, and where you would like to open up your actual business. So back in 2008, my icebreakers then was it was my very first time being involved in any type of business where I had the opportunity to have a business, because nowhere I ever heard of where you can work somewhere and then they're going to give you a section where you can run it yourself. I ain't never heard nothing like that before, so I was wanting to see what they was all about. But I said I wanted to open up my company in South Carolina. I've always been wanting to open a company in South Carolina. And I guess that's just from the universe, how I was born into this world. My roots are from South Carolina. My birth father, his grandfather and grandmother, my great grandmother and grandfather was born in Mullen, South Carolina. My mother, her mother, and her father was born in South Carolina. My grandmother was born in Santee, and my grandfather was born in Utahville. So it's like my roots are in South Carolina. You know what I mean? So for me to want to be here is what I know I'm supposed to be here, regardless of maybe if I was rebellious to it. The first 2 times I moved here in 2011 and 2015, but when I met that man and he showed me CMOS and I seen everything he was doing, and for him to be the age that he is today, and he looks younger than most individuals that's my age. Like, I'm 35. This man is 54, I believe, or 55, one or the other, and I know people that's my age that look like they 50, 60. And it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy to me. So just off the strength of that, you know what I mean? I took heed to what he was saying. I sat down with him. I went to his house for a week straight. And you got to understand, I'm dealing with a man that's from Washington, D.C., New York raised him, and this is a hardcore dude, but very humble, very, very headstrong, very intelligent and everything, but very hardcore. So he wasn't teaching me nothing. I had to observe everything. Like, until this day, there's certain things that I didn't know how to make gel at one point in time. He just told me the formula and said, go figure it out. And I had to figure it out. So when I got down here to South Carolina, I knew that nobody knew me out here on what I was doing and what I was looking to promote. Nobody knew me. So I had to put myself out there. So the first way for me doing that is I have a red cooler with wheels on it. I started with that. I just walked around this flea market and I just promoted. And everybody know me as CMOS Smoothies. Everybody knows me as CMOS Smoothies because all I was walking around saying was, ice cold CMOS Smoothies. Get your ice cold CMOS Smoothies. Let's stay healthy, people. Let's boost that immune system, alkaline that body. Oh, look at my body. And I just kept doing that. And I just walked around the whole flea market doing that. And every day I sold out when I was out there. Every day.
Walking billboard.
Just made myself a walking billboard because anybody that see me, they'd look at me, and majority of the time it was in the summertime. So majority of the time I'm out there with no clothes on. Like, literally, I had one of my crazy looking tank tops on that nobody never seen before. You know what I'm saying? Or I have one of my workout shirts on that got my business promoting, but guns is out, all that, and I'm promoting and I'm excited. And I'm way more excited than a lot of these individuals walking around. They look like they dying out here just to look at some product. This is my cousin right here. That's a firefighter. He's been a firefighter for over 10 years. He has definitely been saving a lot of lives in Washington, D.C. Check him out. His name is King Los on Instagram. Also Inferno Fitness. That's his brand. Definitely fireman. I mean, he's all about that heat. And that's where I got Who Wants Smoke from, because he used to give me so much smoke. He used to give me so much smoke. Like, I miss my cousin. I miss working out with him because the smoke was real. Like, oh my God, we did 30. Like, this hanging on the grill, just like, we out here. And that was the beginning of our workout. And we used to do, like, the stuff that I used to do with him would blow people's mind. Like, what? And I was like, I would never have you do anything that I have never done before. Even the stuff that I see, I still try it. So I can say, okay, I've done it. I know what it's working. You know, I know what's wrong or what's not. You know, if you're doing it this way, it's wrong. Because I seen the proper way to do it, and I watched and dissected the muscles that you're touching. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no joke. So just off the strength of me moving around the way I moved at the flea market, I'm in the position I am today. Monica's in the position that she is today. Whoever's connected to Monica is in the position they're in today because they've been getting my product. Whoever is connected to the people that's been buying the product from me, that's connected to them, they're in a good position. Just because I started with that cooler. I guarantee you, if I was an individual just to sit up online and just try to promote my product, or just would have got a table and just would have just went that way like everybody else did it, it wouldn't have worked for me. It wouldn't have worked for me.
Can I say that it makes a big difference, a huge difference where you're getting your products from?
Yes.
Because you know when they say when you cook, you put your love into it. It makes a difference with the food. It makes a difference with the quality. And sea moss and products from the water, products from the sea are more susceptible to those feelings and emotion. You gotta know who you're getting your product from, because there's healing that goes into this product, no lie. You know, when I have it, it depends on who I get it from. Like, I usually get it from my friend who's a Rastafarian. He's almost 80 years old. He's amazing. He is fitted in a lot of young people around here. And he sells it. And as soon as when I have his CMOS, like, I have no pain at all. It's just for a month, I'll have no pain. When I have it from people that I don't know, like, I don't really feel, even though it might be all in my head, it really makes a difference. Like, when you get it from somebody that you know and who you trust, and that you see the results on them, you have to know who you're dealing with. So I will buy this CMOS, I will buy your CMOS, because I know what you're putting into it, and I know that you care about it, and that you took time. I would never buy CMOS out of the store from any of these bodegas or any of these little shops that have it packed up, shipped here from God knows where, and we know where most of it comes from.
You know
You
what,
know?
Angie? It's funny you say that, Angie. You know what I'm saying? And I respect you at least throwing it out in the atmosphere, because some people don't even really understand that one concept. I don't knock no person that is involved in this movement, because you're somewhat conscious. The one thing that I don't respect is individuals that see it as a cash cow and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, because this is not a wave. This has been around for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, since the ocean dropped down into this earth and it was created. Sea moss was created. You know what I mean? And in my mind, I look at it like, when people start promoting and they just want to get on the way because they see how it could be financially lucrative, it's really putting it's putting it's putting a bad taste in the people's mouths that really, really need it. Because you're just selling it as a product. You don't probably even use it. And that's the thing that got me. You know what I mean? Because it's some individuals that I know for sure that I've seen selling the product, and I asked them, like, do you use it? Yeah, every once in a while.
Wow.
They be like, this is the answer, every once in a while. What about you? Every day. What you mean? You know what I drink all day? All I drink is sea moss and water. That's it. I don't drink nothing else.
Yes, gotta stress the water. I was for people who are not used to drinking water a lot, or who drink a lot of juice, or who drink other things that can dehydrate you. If you're drinking the sea moss, it's gonna need water. Imagine where it flourishes. It needs the water. So you have to replenish yourself with the water, or you can become dehydrated. Please stress that water.
He dropped off. Yes, and he's, absolutely right in reference to using the product. Oh, there you go. Hold on. I'll get you back. Yeah. Okay, he's trying to connect back now. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, please stress the water because, very important, especially you're exercising. A lot of people not doing the same. They want the quick fix, but the dehydration can occur without replenishing your body with water or having, fruits and vegetables as a source of water.
Yes, and I can't stress enough in reference to using the product because you could tell when something's working out really well for you because you start to see it. And so a lot of times people, I get amazed because I'm not a I don't use products that I've never used. Let me say that I've never used products where I've been admired for the results of appearance. So, because I wasn't a makeup wearer, and all that great stuff. When I would use Mary Kay, I mean, my skin, I would look, I knew the difference of me using a product and me using another type of facial regimen product. So Mary Kay, the 3-in-1, I thought was just like the bomb, right? Then when I started intaking, doing the smoothies and the sea moss gel, and I start looking at my skin, I'm talking overall total body just glowing. And I was like, I used to say, man, I need to move back to Louisiana because the water in the Carolinas was super hard. And I was like, oh my goodness, this stuff is doing a number on my skin. I would be so dry. And it was just crazy. The skin was so rough. And then I'll go home to Louisiana and I'll take a bath and I would come out, my skin would just be so soft and smooth. But of course, the state of Louisiana is majority water. So the water just does a number. So I thought, it's the water actuality. I didn't even take in consideration what I was eating and what was probably causing really, real problems to my skin. So I don't even think I've even paid attention that much to it. But in the last 7 months, after really participating in the products, the sea moss smoothies, the sea moss gel, the sea moss soap. Let me bring up the website so you all, if you're interested, Philip, I got you. I sent the link. I posted the link. I think you placed an order. Appreciate you. Thank you for shopping the Shopify. Let me I don't want to get into the backdrop of it. Let me see if I can bring the site up. So you could go online and place your orders if you're interested. So when I started using these products, I was like, wow. So I found myself sometimes, y'all, I just be looking in the mirror. I was like, oh my goodness, okay.
Who that girl?
I know. Who's that girl? Na 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 na. So I just be looking like, I be looking at my skin. I'm like, wow, this is so cool. You know, um, what you talking about in the chat? Anyways, um, yeah, and so from getting, if you're interested in a lot of fruits and vegetables and you like, oh, you're getting tired of eating it, cooking them, steaming them, then you could get the smoothies because it's all fruit, no added sugars or preservatives, anything like that, with the sea moss. And you could drink a little bit every day, or you could get it in the gel form, of course. And again, to the masses out there, this is 32 ounce in gel form. And so we got these on special. You get a whole pound, you get it raw and you can do it yourself, or you can get it online. Oh, sorry, messed that up. Right at the Shopify link. And soon as the orders come through, then we'll get them delivered out to you. If you're in the area, you can pick them up. We'll be at the flea market today, US1 flea market today. I'll be at 37 booth 379. Dynamic could be around there somewhere. But if you come see me out, I'll definitely direct you to where he is with the products. So you could definitely come out there and get them there, or we could get it shipped out. And as you can see, we got the half a gallon, got the 16 ounce, got the gel in the 16 ounce, a 32 ounce, a 10 ounce, and we also have the raw um, products. Got soap, sea moss soap. That's another thing. So I only use the sea moss soap in my face, sea moss with tea tree or sea moss. And so we're talking about this morning creating opportunities and not letting them waiting for external forces, somebody else or something else to do it for you. Good morning, Deshandra. She's probably in the gym doing her thing.
Good morning.
Right. So here's it in the raw format. Easy to clean, not a lot of debris, whatever. Get it all cleaned up, packaged up. So you could get that. And listen, I tell you what though, the benefit of nutrition, alkalining your body or getting your body, you feeling good, getting some energy. This is the purple sea moss. And feeling good, it is definitely on point. I mean, showing and tell. Dynamic says something very interested. Selling products you don't even use, you can't even testify on exactly what's going on, how it's working for you. You can't even guide someone else to share. You could tell somebody else's testimony. That was a lady that walked up to me. I was selling paparazzi jewelry, so she was walking with one of the roller deals, and I said, ooh, you look like you're suffering with joint pain. And she was like, girl, I had one knee replacement and I'm scheduled to have my second. I said, oh no, I need you to go down to 705 and go get you some sea moss. And so I stood up and told her my little testimony where I've been with it and what it's done for me. Man, she perked up like, are you serious? She was like, for real? Oh my goodness. I said, I'm telling you, you are suffering. Your face or expressions, I remember those days. She's like, yeah, I try to get out and walk a little bit, try to help myself, try to move around. I said, you could get a little bit more active and you walking. I was like, honey, go get you some sea moss. Oh, baby, I feel bad. And so anytime I'm seeing, it's like my plight is like those individuals who are already kind of mobile and moving around is cool. But those who are, have that struggle and looking, want to be active again and, wanting to avoid the chopping board or whatnot. Listen, CMOS definitely got me back acclimated, active. And then of course I go to the chiropractor and I train and work out, but I'm wanting to do it. And I know that, being more active will give me create more opportunities for me to do whatever I need to do because I can move around better. So just the idea of something so small making a huge impact in your life is super important. And I would tell anybody, as Angie said earlier, who you're purchasing from makes a huge difference. Okay? It makes a huge difference. And so I can tell you, so Dynamic is the second person I got for African Emporium, which is awesome. Our brother out there, shout out to Willis out there. But when you, I know, when you take the product, man, you will disappointed. I had a friend call me. She's like, "Hey, y'all coming down here to flea market?" It's like, nah. It's just like, I said, girl, I'll ship it to you. She was like, her husband had bought some. She bought some, and her husband, he was what they call that when he was spiking his.
He was definitely gonna turn that joint up. I knew he said
He
that. I
did.
remember that.
Guilty
He did.
pleasure.
I knew he was gonna
Guilty
turn that one up.
pleasure.
He did. And so she was like, girl, I didn't drink all mine. And he over here, baby. I said, girl, that would have been gone because I would have drank it for. She was like, can you please send me some? I want a big one. She's like, I want a big one. I said, big one, you want a half a gallon? Yes, I want the big one or whatnot. But I knew once they got involved, not just from what they seen it doing for me, but for themselves. A lot of people are dealing with elements out there, and the quick fixes that the physicians are giving you is just to, like, I went and got a shot the other day, and the guy said, we trying something different. It's a new gel. And I'm saying to myself, here we go. Here they go practicing on the sister or whatnot. And oh my goodness, it hurt so bad going in the first knee. And in the second knee, I was just like, oh. I said, nurse, I said, you better start talking right now, because if it hurt like the first one did, I'm definitely going to be screaming. But it didn't. I didn't even feel the second one, the gel going in. So I'll see which one works better. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make in reference to physicians is that they just experiment. So whatever the FDA, whatever these companies out there, putting these concoctions together or whatnot, it's a trial and error type of deal. I can definitely assure you that, participating in the CMOS movement has, listen, it changed my life. I wouldn't give it up for the world. As David said, daily, it's a part of my daily regimen. And I could definitely tell the testimony and share. And so when most people come around, I'm supposed to be over there selling my jewelry. I'm talking to them about CMOS, just to see somebody benefit, not go through that struggle, and them wanting to be more active and, and feel good and come out of that situation. So I look forward to the day. That I have no devices with me and I'm able to really, you know, talk the talk and be bouncing all over the place like David does at the flea market, and just to share, because most of those people have watched me for the last several months. And so even now, when they see, I got out yesterday and I was walking, I had the cane, but I had it on my side. So just kind of let it guide me. And, they came up to me, it was like, damn, you moving fast. And I was like, CMOS. It was like, are you serious? It's doing it like that. I was like, you see it. You see me since June out here. You seen it. I used to move slow as heck, whatever. But I was, I was trying to keep myself active because I was trying to come out of the situation. And I was like, I got to do something. And that was like the only thing I could do, and felt like I was safe around enough people that I could just kind of get around and do something. And I take my time, take my jewelry out of the truck. It would take me almost 30 minutes, now I'd be sticking and moving 10, 15 minutes. I got all that jewelry out. By the time somebody be like, you need some help? Oh, I'm done. I'm set up, swerving around, moving around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, seriously. And you would see all the stuff I set up. You'd be like, you do that by yourself? Yep. I have a method to the madness. I whip that tablecloth on that table, set them boxes up, display, and just sit around, display the others, and I'm done. 15 minutes. That's a wrap.
I want to order one of those t-shirts too, Monica. They are too cute.
What t-shirts? The Dynamic 3D?
This girl, look at what you...
Huh?
What are you wearing, Mo?
Oh, mine? Oh, you want the lamb?
Shout out. She shout out Angie. She shout out Angie. Yeah, shout out.
That is a humble.
I'm sorry. I thought we was,
You had some humble pie in that CMOS too.
I'm sorry. You know what it is? I've learned to do so much for everybody else. I forget that I'm a product myself. I really do.
And I be telling her that, Angie. I be telling her that too. You know what I mean? Like, but it's you can't be mad at the nature of Monica. No matter how much you may beat across the head of what your capabilities is and how to prosper how you could be prosperous in everything that you're doing outside of how you helping people. She be hearing it sometimes, but she a bull. She a real life Capricorn. I ain't mad at her though. Get excited. I'm saying that way.
That is so true.
Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Okay, wait a minute, Philip. So you wanting to order the pound of gold? Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. Go ahead. Somebody say something so I can get this order right.
Yeah, we gotta get the links for the t-shirts too. Thank you.
Yes.
People with like ADD like me, forget it. Like, where can I get that? And the link would be right in my face.
Mhm. All right, you guys, make sure y'all go subscribe on Monica's show. Definitely go subscribe. A lot of good content there. Got good content there. I don't know if you guys are looking to be nothing less than great, but you should be. Whatever your level of greatness is, make sure you push towards that so you can level up. Gotta level up. And she has some really good information there to help you out with your business. And she does not play no games when it comes to helping individuals. If you're not serious, she ain't gonna be serious with you. So don't reach out if you ain't serious.
Between Monica, David, Gerald, sorry, right? And Monica, that's the only Dashonda. We definitely have to level up because if we're talking about something, they're like, then why are you looking like this?
Oh my God.
I have to. No, I gotta do my upper body work has to come in. The squats, they're getting easier. I've added more on, of course, and I keep my head up because keeping my head up and my chin up, it helps. It takes the pain off of the
lower
back or my knees. Like if I have my head straight up, or even, I turn my head to the left or the right with it up. I have to remember to keep it up because I was doing it looking down and then you're doing the wrong thing to your spinal cord, right? So all of that in mind, just like you said, you learn the postures, you learn which is the most effective and all of that. And now I got to start really trying to get some upper body work in so that the arms are not like swinging, And Mo, I see your arms firming up. They are, girl, I can't even do a push-up. So I'm so glad to even be in the company of y'all, even in a video, but I gotta be ready for y'all when we're gonna see each other in person again.
Ready. Yeah, Dynamic planning a trip.
Yeah, so I haven't really said too much details, but there's it's called Tumala Jungle. It's in Mexico. It's a outside gym directly on the beach. And it's historical. Like it has, like you're gonna be pulling stones, and like kettlebells are made out of tree rock. You know what I'm saying? To the weight and everything, like it's crazy. Dumbbells, all that stuff. It's all made out of tree rock. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to experiencing that with a lot of individuals because I understand what it's like to be able to, not for nothing, be a show off, right? And you want to show yourself off because if you don't show yourself off, who else will? Who else will?
Yeah.
So the concept of just really developing yourself in a way that you are confident to maybe wear something that you probably wouldn't wear is a whole goal because it's going to be a whole event. We're going to go work out. We're going to have fun events to do as far as like water sports or whatever. Definitely have a dining event where, you get dressed up and get real classy and sexy. Do some dancing. You know what I mean? Networking event where we can sit down, and really pour into each other. Like the whole concept is about my three things: discipline, determination, development. The discipline is, make a decision now to actually go forth any type of training, whether it's you're with my trainer or any other trainer, go through some type of training to get yourself in a more confident position, right? That's the first thing. That's the discipline. Eating right, determination, like regularly working out and regularly doing this. Because once you get the discipline of working out, you get the discipline of eating correctly, you got to be determined to do the same thing consistently all the time. So you can receive the development. So once you receive the development, you want to tell people about it. You know what I mean? You want to show people what you have developed, you know, and at the same token, you know, you want to be a show off. That's just what it is. You know, because when people win and they do big things, they don't want to sit back in the closet and make it seem like they didn't win it. They want to tell people about it. You just made a big win in your life. You know what I mean? You made a transition in your life. You know, your body feels good, your mind feels stronger, you know, your spirit feels more intact. Hey, get excited. You know, tell some people about it. So that's the whole concept of this actual trip that I want to do. You know, I want to do it like in August. You know, after the summertime, going into the fall time, it still be hot in Mexico. You know, and gives people enough time to at least develop themselves. You know, really go through the process and understand the process, and you know, come out on the other side winning. So, 2022 comes around. You know, you won't look. You'll look back at 2021 and be like, "Dang, I accomplished a lot." You know, and you probably didn't realize it because you was going through the trenches of your training. You know, but the trenches of your training put you in so many other different things. You know, these individuals that want to get up early in the morning and work out with me, they just don't understand how their life is about to change drastically. I see one young lady that I'm working with. She's one weekend super excited, you know, but I can see how the development is starting to change her mind already. I can see it already, you know, and I only see her on a daily basis, you know, and I just started following her on social media, you know, but I just went back into the archives, see how things was at first, you know, and now seeing how she just progressing and the words she's using, you know what I'm saying? The manifestation she's throwing out there in the atmosphere based off what she wants to accomplish, based off this training that she's doing with me, you know, and it's super exciting. You know, so just knowing that it's individuals out here that want change, that's why this trip is going to be a motivation to you. So hypothetically speaking, I'm looking to put it out there like in like the middle of March. You know, find out all the information and everything that I need to find out, details, numbers, and all that. So I can just put it out there, you know, and individuals that want to gravitate to the training and whatever case may be, you know, we just have some fun. But this is what's going to happen. It's going to motivate people. It's going to motivate the individuals to say, you know what, I ain't going nowhere all 2020. You know, I've been quarantining. You know, I've been precautious. You know, I changed my eating habits. You know, I start doing things a little differently. You know, I know the airplanes work because I mean, I got social media. I see people traveling. You know, I'm just a little skeptical, but just knowing that you're working out regularly, you're taking care of yourself regularly. You know what I mean? You're very very health conscious. You know, and you're doing the proper things to make sure that you won't get sick. You know, what's the problem of you still experiencing your life? Because if it was really that surreal, they would have shut down everything and everything still be shut down. No planes would be moving. None of that stuff would be going on. But obviously something is good going on. It's just people are so scared because they don't know how to take care of themselves. Of course, I want people to take care of themselves when it comes to precaution and not being around a whole bunch of individuals and all that. But at the same time, do you want to just live the rest of your life in this bubble? That's my question. So by you being involved in maybe my CMOS movement or any type of healthy movement that consists of you being more aware of your body, because that's the only thing you really have on this earth, it is your body. Because once your body is gone, your spirit leaves you. So take care of the body while you're here. Take care of that body. Make sure that body gonna be intact, so you can do everything you need to do while here on Earth. You know, and you'll be satisfied. Like really, you will leave Earth satisfied. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. As long as you take care of yourself.
Yep. You feel real good. feel good about yourself. Let me see if I get this scan up. So it's been fun. Um, honestly, I was sharing with someone. I was sharing with someone about getting started, being consistent. They did the keto, and they had dropped 50 pounds, and then of course once they were done they gained it back. And so I was sharing with them how we, get do the lives every morning and how it became easier, and then to start feeling good on participating in the areas that you wanted to change, and then actually making the change, and then actually acting it out daily, and then feeling good about it. And so I always, if I'm going to do a challenge, I like to do something that you really know that I've made a significant impact. I want to take the opportunity so that when I talk about it or I showcased it, it's real. I don't like to fluff. I don't like to, be generic. I like originality and I like it to shine. I want it to be like, yeah, she did that type of deal. And so I was sharing with the young lady, the ladies on yesterday evening, and they was like, yes, I could definitely see a change. And I said, it didn't become real and relevant to me until I literally can consistently get up super early in the morning and indulge in a breakfast and be happy about doing it, like it was 8 or 9 in the latter part of the morning. And then I knew that, okay, I accomplished this mission. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. And so people to know that, what, Mo up in the morning? I'm talking from all aspects of life, because no matter how often, I got up, we used to have this saying in the military, hey, good morning, Battle Ali. It's that we do more before 6 a.m. than most people do all day, while being in the military. And listen, I did not like doing it. I used to have people come and get me. I used to give them my key. They used to come and get me in the mornings. And it wasn't until I started actually leading, I pick up that rank, E5, E6, E7, or whatever. And I was like, okay, you gotta do better. And I was just struck. I used to have to change the time on my alarm 30 minutes early, and then trick myself to get up 30 minutes earlier than that. So I would get up an hour before. So when I talk about preparing before preparation before preparation, that was really true. 10 minutes prior to the 10 minutes, those are real things. Okay. So now I kind of do it with ease. I could get up at 6:15 or so and be ready to rock and roll. But I have this dynamic trainer who wants to push the button a little bit more. And so this morning I was up super early, super early. And normally I would get really cranky, because I'm like, this is too much. But I went on and I got up and got my little stuff together. And that's why I'm on this live stream a little bit longer than normal, because I probably would have been popped off at 7 and like, okay, let me get my little stuff together, let me go back to sleep for about 30 more minutes. Or whatnot, but it feels super good. So I'm ecstatic about who I'm gonna be able to help. I'm super enthused about um being a light for someone else, and then being able to walk them through the change and how it really works for real. You know, many people could write things of what they've heard, or the experience, a methodology or a scientific method that they probably read in an article of what goes on and what happens. But I'm a living witness of what actually happens. So I look forward to the day of capitalizing on the opportunity of participating in CMOS and training, getting up and being vibrant. I'm just I'm ready. And so when I'm able to do a little bit more in the gym, being able to show the before and after, I showed some before and after yesterday evening, and the young ladies was like, the eyes got big. And sometimes I have to go back and look and to say, whoa, like girl, you was pretty messed up or going the wrong way. And then to see some of the strength now, um, I'm super impressed. So creating opportunities and not waiting. So of course I had to get assistance to get me there and to share, and then the reasons why. So when Dynamic talk about, walking around and showing off the body, people love that. When if they see you looking like something and you promoting something and you say you're a part of it, yes, they want to be a part of it. They're like, yes, I want that too. Yes, I can see it. Yes, they put me down, you know.
Hey, Monica, tell them what happened the other day when we went to Planet Fitness off the late night.
Oh yeah. So we did a late workout. I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday evening. We did a late workout, and you know, I said that I would not rebel on any of my training, whatever Dynamic put forth. I'm gonna make it happen. So I was on the machine. I was doing some leg lifts or whatever, and then of course, I guess my leg lifts was too easy. So he decides, okay, I'm gonna give you a challenge. So he goes and get the mats. We're gonna do some abs, and I was doing the leg raises, but not just any leg raises in particular. I started with the sit-ups, doing sit-ups, and then went to the leg raises, 1, 2, and both at the same time. And so this lady came, when I was done and Dynamic had walked away, this lady comes up to me and she was like, "Oh wow, you are so strong. Did you have surgery?" And because she sees the wheelchair right there. I used the wheelchair on Friday because I had gotten gel shots and my knees were sore. So I didn't walk in. But so the chair was there and I'm sitting on the floor and I was like, "No, ma'am, I didn't, I haven't had any surgery or anything." And she was like, "Oh my goodness, you look so strong. I mean, like you just went through those exercises." And I'm looking, and she was just literally just standing there, just admiring the fact, like, why. So I get up. By this time, Dynamic comes back, and so I get up off the floor, and he starts to tell her, where I came from, where I was with the products and the sea moss, and she was just looking at me and like, oh, like I'm like, in my mind, I'm saying, if you're looking at me like this right now, and I'm not even 100%, whoo, watch it. Listen, I was doing some stretching in the bed last night, and I was rubbing my look, Angie. I was rubbing my leg. I was trying to massage through my leg, or whatever, and I felt the muscles on my thighs. I said, "Woo, I might have thighs like Deshandra." I was like, "Oh yeah,
Wow.
it's gonna be nice if I get these once I get the hamstrings." My issue right now, my hamstrings and my right leg is real tight. Muscle around the knees real tight. So I'm trying to loosen up. Boy, but I started to feel up muscles. I don't think I've ever felt muscles like that in my thighs. I was like, "Woo, I like squats now."
That's me. I keep massaging my butt like, oh, I like this butt.
Yeah, that butt is getting burnt. Yeah. It's a thighs to me. I said, "Woo," and you know what? My biggest challenge is like keep going, keep going. You know, you're not there yet. Keep going,
Right.
keep going. You know,
Commitment.
you you still have work to do. Okay, don't get weary, don't give up, don't get tired, don't check the block. But this is what you want to do. This is lifestyle. So when I play ball, and not the military so much, but when I played basketball and I would go in the evenings and do it on my own and participate with the guys and things of that nature, I loved it. Play tennis or sand volleyball. I could get out, and people used to always get mad at me when I did that, but I would get out. I wanted to just, if I went on a vacation, I went to the beach, I want to be out there playing sand volleyball. I want to be out there running. I want to, I want to participate. I want to do all of that. And so to be able to be almost there doing that again, shit, I'm over the top excited. You can't tell me nothing, honey. I'm like, I'm going there. That's what I like to do. I didn't, I had gotten pushed into this whole pretty atmosphere and yes, I'm all woman. I love,
Very
dressing
good.
up and get cute sometimes, but when it's necessary. But as far as a daily activity, honey, give me some basketball shorts, give me some little tights underneath them things, give me my little t-shirt and some sneakers, and put me out there in the atmosphere. Okay.
You're
You
just
know,
like my little sister. My sister's like that too. She's like super active. But it's
yes,
contagious. That's a good part.
yes, I absolutely love it. I always, in the gym, on the track, on the baseball field. Even now, when I leave the flea market, especially when it's not raining, I go straight to the baseball field. I go and get something to drink and a snack or something, and I pull right up there at the baseball field. And I'll sit and I'll watch those kids. I don't even be knowing who playing. I don't know who be winning. It doesn't even really matter. I'm out there and I'm like, man, I thought I was gonna be a coach growing up. I wanted to be a coach, a basketball coach. And so to be able to take advantage of the opportunity to get back into the atmosphere, I am full charge. And I was like, I finally am participating in something that is going to get me back to, not get me back, but allow me to do one of the things that I always wanted to do. And that's just be active outside. And I didn't rearrange, got my garage back together. So I'm loving when this sun comes out because I'm out and I love it. And I have to contribute it to the support of dynamic fitness with the workouts and the consistency and then the products. The CMOS products, which you always look and say, man, why I wasn't on this before. And I got after the poor used to talk about this and talk about the changing of the eating and the type of foods and this, that, or whatever. And it kind of used to go over my head. And I would listen and I was just didn't really know how to get involved. And even though I purchased the product from African Emporium, I still really didn't. I guess I just didn't get it. It just really didn't just click the way it needed to. And so, but I guess to have someone right there live and in person, to share it is how I really kind of, got involved and it going in the direction I needed to go.
That's true.
Yeah. So, so I'm loving it, you all. Appreciate it. Any last words? Again, we were talking about, oh yeah, I wanted to read something. Create opportunities and don't wait for external forces. That was a something I came across. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It said, it said, happy are those people who dream dreams and are willing to pay the price to make those dreams come true. And that's a quote by Leo Susan. And he also says, in life, there are no mistakes. There are only lessons. As a cliche as it may sound, but this is the reality of life. We all have dreams. We all have goals. We all want to create our success story, and we all have equal capabilities. But then, while only a small percentage of the entire human race are able to make it to the top. Why is that someone like Elon Musk or Jack Dorsey is able to create their success story while others simply become a part of the crowd? Even though ever thought about it? If not, then give it a thought. What is that these people had in their life that you don't? Can't figure it out? Well, it's simple. The will to never settle for less. It was the attitude to keep trying until they reach where they wanted to go. It was the continuous struggle created in their success stories. So create your own opportunities, create your successes, and don't wait for outside forces to do it for you. And with that, I say peace, power, and profit.